Hey guys, so it's the 2nd of October in 2023 and I'm here today in a town called Zakopane in the southeast of Poland, just a few miles away from the Slovakian border. So Zakopane is a very, very popular holiday resort and they get 2.5 million tourists coming to Zakopane every single year. So today I'm going to do you a walking tour of the town, and I'm going to start here on Krupowki Street, which is the main street that goes through the city centre of the town. It goes right up and down for miles and miles and miles through the middle of the centre of Zakopane. On the tour I'm going to tell you the things that you should see and do when you're here in Zakopane. I'm going to give you tips and recommendations, and I'm going to tell you how to get here to Zakopane from abroad. So there's lots and lots of entertainment here with it being a tourist city. You see the cartoon characters here straight ahead on the left side, and that's a really nice opportunity for photographs for the children. So you can pay them a small amount of money and give a tip for a photograph with them. And this main street is called Krupowki, and it's all pedestrianized, so it's really nice for walking around. There's no cars in your way or anything, and it's lovely. It's a lovely place for a stroll. The weather's really nice today. It's about 18 degrees. So the first question you'll ask me is, how do we get here to Zakopane from abroad? Well, what you need to do, the nearest big city to here with an airport is called Krakow. You need to fly into Kraków-Balice Airport, and it's only 2 hours on the bus or 2 hours on the train to get here to Zakopane. And the bus and train are like every hour, so it's really, really easy to reach Zakopane. You can get the bus here with a Flixbus or Infobus. I've seen that Mayo Bus are also offering it as well. But there's a number of different companies there, and they'll tell you all this at Krakow bus station. There's buses going here every single hour. The bus that I got here yesterday took me 2 hours and 20 minutes to get here. And you can also get the train, and the train's a bit more comfortable than the bus, and it takes like 2.5 hours to get here. The prices on the bus and the train, well, the bus prices start from about £6 for a one-way journey, and they go up to about £12. And then if you want to reserve a seat, you pay a few pounds extra to reserve a seat for you and your friends so you can sit together. In terms of the trains are also a similar price, maybe about 50 zloty, which is about £10. So up and down here, you'll see all the horse and carts here. You can have a horse and cart ride, and it's a nice way to see the town. They'll take you from the bottom of Krupowki here, right up to the top of Krupowki, so you can see all the town from the horse and cart, and you get yourself some nice photographs as well. So in terms of flying into Krakow Airport, you can fly here with Ryanair, with EasyJet, with Wizz Air, with all the major airlines. And flights are very, very cheap from England to fly in to Krakow Airport, because they're all budget airlines flying in there as well. And it's about 2.5 hours flight from Britain to get to Poland. And Poland is located right in the middle of Europe. So you can reach Poland from all the European countries very, very quickly. You could get here from Germany to Poland in about 2 hours, from Bulgaria to Poland in 1.5 hours. You can get here very, very easily. Poland is in the perfect position right in the middle of Europe, so you can, from all the different countries in Europe, from east or west, you can reach Poland. So you have all of these lovely tavern regional restaurants like you see on the left side. This one is called Stronk Gorski. I really like this one. This is one of my favorites. They have a big open barbecue inside, and they have all the sheepskin on the seats inside, and it's really cozy and very traditional and nice. I'll just show you what it's like, guys, as well. And I'm going to be trying this restaurant this evening. So they have all of this barbecued food. They have barbecued ribs on the left side. They have a pork knuckle in the middle, which is a Polish speciality. The pork knuckle is very, very good in Poland. If you like meat, you must try the pork knuckle. They have the potatoes, and they do jacket potatoes on the grill, and they have it with garlic butter, and I recommend you order a side order of cheese and you get cheese as well on top of your potatoes. And here we have the shashlik skewers. They're mostly made of pork. You can also get a chicken shashlik as well. Let me just show you close up. And they're done on the barbecue grill. So most of the restaurants, you find that the interior is made of wood. Let's have a look inside. So in these restaurants here, on average, you pay about 20 zloty, which is about £4 or €5 for a pint of beer. They have beer made locally, like from the Vatra brewery. That's very popular. As you can see the sign on the left side, it says Vatra. And they have a brewery here in Zakopane, so it's local beer. My favorite beer to buy here is the Czech beer, like the Pilsner Urquell or the Kozel. And that's directly, Czech Republic is very close by to here, only a few hours drive away. And they import it directly in. And I love the Pilsner here in this town. But the restaurants are so cozy, and it's a lovely place to come here with your family. It's a lovely place to come for couples as well. And let's have another look at this food. So there's so many different tempting options here. I mean, I've not seen many options here for vegetarians, to be honest with you. So if you're vegetarian, I honestly don't know where you could eat here, really. You could go for potatoes or veggies or that type of thing, but there's not that many vegetarian restaurants around town at all. I didn't see any vegetarian restaurants here in the town at all, actually, so far. So here you can see the pictures. There's local artists painting pictures in the street for the tourists. So you just sit down, and he can paint you joke pictures as well. He can do the joke faces there. And on the left side, it says lody, which means, lody is ice cream in Polish. And so you know the currency here, guys. 4 Polish zloty is €1, and 5 Polish zloty is around £1. Just so you know roughly, when you first come to Poland, if you've never been here before, it can be really, really confusing. To say hi, you say Czech. And to say good day, you say dzień dobry. And to say thank you, you can say dzięki, which is short for dziękuję. So you've got so many of these regional restaurants, as you can see here on the left side, all made of wood. And I just had a lovely Moscow. I recommend you try a Moscow with garlic butter. This is what I just ate for 7 zloty. That's just less than €2. Really nice, a Moscow with garlic butter. You can get the potato pancakes as well. And this is taken on a Monday, so it's quieter than usual. When you're here on the weekend, it is just absolutely packed with people every weekend. All the people come up from Krakow and Warsaw, and they just fill the town. They come here for spa breaks and for relaxation. People come here to Zakopane mostly because the Tatra Mountains is based here, and there's over 275 different walking routes here in the town. And they're all labeled with signs, so they're easy to navigate these walking routes here as well. There's walking routes for beginners, there's advanced walking routes that are very, very difficult. Whatever category you're in, you can certainly find a nice place to walk here in Zakopane. But in the winter season, starting in November time, people come here for skiing. This is one of the most popular ski resorts in Poland. And straight ahead, we have the Gubolowka mountain, and that's where the beginners ski. It's like, if you're starting off to ski or if you're intermediate, that's where you go to Gubolowka mountain, which is straight ahead. But the advanced skiers are going to Kasparowy Wierch mountain, which is like super steep, and it's the highest mountain for skiing in Poland. So that's more for the snowboarders and the advanced skiers at Kasparowy mountain. But I recommend you go up Kasparowy mountain on the cable car and just get yourself up to the top, and the views are absolutely breathtaking. But you go very, very high, and you're in the cable car, so it could be a bit scary if you're scared of heights, just to warn you. Otherwise, you're going to have a long, long walk to get back down. Now, the town is filled with all different museums as well. I'd recommend you try the cheese museum, because they have special sheep's cheese made here in Zakopane. It's one of the biggest attractions of Zakopane. It's called the Ostepek cheese. And I'm just going to show you that here on the right side now. And ser in Polish means cheese in English. So there's all these stores around town where you can buy cheese. I recommend you ask for the string cheese, which is here at the back. It says Białe, and it's 6 zloty, which is just over £1, and she'll give you a bag of string cheese. These are lovely gifts to take home as well if you have a cooler bag for your family. And here are the cheese pastries on the grill. And I had one here yesterday, and she put some cranberry jam on top. Really, really delicious. I love these pastries. They're 5 zloty, they cost £1 each. Here's the sign. And this is how they do them here on the grill. And when you're walking around Zakopane, just take one and she'll give you one on a tray, and you just eat it while you walk around. And look at the terraces here, these lovely wooden restaurants. You find that the majority of people speak English here in Zakopane, so you'll enjoy your holiday. You can order your food and drinks in English here, it's no problem. In most cities in Poland, people speak a very, very high level of English. They do English at a very young age. And you'll find lots of opportunities here for shopping as well. And there's all these stalls alongside the side of the road here. You can see them selling all kinds of souvenirs there and wooden products as well. In terms of hotels here, if you want a hotel, quite good value for money, about 60 or 70 pounds a night in this season. I'm staying at the Hotel Sabala. It's a 3-star hotel, very, very clean. It has a pool. It's in the best location in the whole of Zakopane. So we are really happy with this choice of hotel. If you want a hotel a bit more luxurious and really, really high-end and beautiful with lovely spas, very modern decoration, I'd recommend the Aries Hotel and Spa, and that's located just off the Krupowki Street, so it's right on the main street. And if you need taxis here, guys, they now have the Uber application is now open here in Zakopane, so the cheapest taxis you're going to get are with Uber. When you arrive at the bus station with Uber, you can pay around 13 or 14 zloty for an Uber taxi to get to Krupowki Street, the main street, or if you're getting a street taxi, you're going to pay around 20 zloty, which is about £4 or €5 for a street taxi from there. But taxis on the street here, you can always negotiate in Poland, guys. So if the taxi driver says, I want 30 zloty for the taxi ride from the train station to your hotel, you can always negotiate and offer him 20 zloty, and you'll meet him at 25 zloty. So taxis are negotiable, and you'll see all these market stalls straight ahead where I am now, where I'm looking straight ahead. We're going into the market area now. And you can see the beautiful mountains there in the background as well. On this way here, this is the way that you get to the lift up to the top of Gubolowka mountain. And when you get to the top of Gubolowka mountain, you get the most beautiful views, some of the most beautiful views that I've seen in the whole of Europe. So I recommend that you get the lift to the top. It's going to cost you about £4 for the lift up and down, about £4 or £5 return. And it's well worth going up there. And they've got lots more market stalls like this, selling all different types of things. Zakopane is definitely good for shopping as well. Lots of markets around here and outdoor shopping options. And they've got all of these lovely streams and rivers running through the town as well, like you can see here on the right side. The air is very, very fresh here because you have big cities in Poland like Krakow where they have very bad air quality, lots of pollution, and the people are coming from the cities here to Zakopane for wellness and fresh air. And you can see the, I think that's the Kasparowy mountain there in the background. So if you're coming here in the winter time, you definitely need warm clothing, guys. You're going to need a really warm winter hat. You're going to need really warm gloves. You can buy all of that gear here. They offer very good prices for gloves. I bought a pair yesterday for about 30 zloty, which is £5.50. Very high quality gloves, very warm. And you can buy all of your hats, and you can buy your warm socks here and everything as well. I really like these warm polished socks here that you can see just on the left side there. They sell them to you for about 20 or 25 zloty, so for about £4 or £5, about €6. Yeah, and this is one of the things that I recommend you buy when you're here in Zakopane, because they have really nice socks here, and they have all the traditional slippers with these designs on as well. We've been walking around the market today buying all different things. And I really enjoy market shopping. And there straight ahead you can see an example here of all the winter hats that you can buy. Quite unusual hats. They're very warm as well actually, so I do recommend you get a hat when you're here. You will need it. And in the summertime it's sunny here, but it's a bit fresher than it is in Krakow and Warsaw, in the big cities of Poland. So it's nice for the summertime here as well. It's all year round. People come here all year round. And one thing that you must do when you're here as well is you must visit the thermal spa. There's a Chokolowska spa, which is a very, very good one with the hot baths and the views of the mountains. And it's got all the spa inside with saunas and steam rooms and all different hot pools and cold pools and all kinds of stuff. But for wellness, I recommend you go to the spa. Here they call it the Termi, if you want to get in a taxi and ask to go there, or you can get a bus there from the bus station to the Termi. So by the way guys, you can only buy the sheep's cheese here in certain times of the year. It is seasonal. So at the moment it's like cow's cheese and sheep's cheese. But in the other times of the year, for summertime for example, you can buy the sheep's cheese here as well. There's all different types of cheese. Hello. And I'll just show you the ostepek on the grill again. Very nice. And they have all these different types of jam and honey. My mum loves these. I had a delicious cranberry jam today. It was so tasty. And you can buy all these different types of syrups as well here, like you can see. And I recommend that when you're here as well in Zakopane, you buy some honey. And it's famous for wooden items. They're handmade in the local area, so I've bought many wooden items here in the past. You can buy the sticks there for walking. Just to give you an idea of what you can buy when you're here in Zakopane as well. And this is the route straight ahead where you get to the Gubolowka lift, where you get the lift to the top. It's about 25 zloty for a return ticket on the lift. And when you get to the top, you've got all these different market stalls. You've got more and more stalls, lots of things that you can buy, and you've got the most magnificent views. So you must go to the top of Gubolowka. It's a must-see when you're here. So guys, for more of my guided tours from Poland, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Travel with Col, and that's Col with a C-O-L. I've got guided tours from all the best cities in Poland, like Krakow, Rzeszów, Warsaw, Zakopane. Lots and lots of guided tours, guys, and I try and give you all the tips and recommendations on my tours as well. So please subscribe to my channel. Please give me some likes and some comments as well of things to see and do in Zakopane. Thanks a lot, guys. Cheers. Bye-bye.